everybody, Mama S here, and our video blog number 2 didn't go live on Facebook this time. I'm just going to record the video, upload it to YouTube, and then embed it in our blog. So this is post number 2, and this is preparing the room. Now, I'm a part of a lot of Facebook groups that talk a lot about, oh my goodness, I'm a foster parent, I am taking in some kids, now what do we do? And the biggest tips that we see from the majority of people are just get the room ready. Whether that is a crib if you're taking infants, a twin size or queen size bed if you're taking anyone older, or multiple beds if your home is open for multiple kiddos. Each state has different laws regarding how much room an individual child needs in a room, so that'll dictate how many beds you can put in a room, or different states have different rules on bunk beds and things like that, so it's just something to kind of keep in mind. So what we ended up doing is the apartment that we were living in, we had an old office, and we decided to turn that into a bedroom. And we had to put in a window because there has to be a window that opens in case of an emergency, and we had to paint and just kind of update the room. We got a twin size bed, and no, we started with cribs because we were going to take in little kids. So we got these convertible cribs that could be a crib or a toddler bed or a full size bed, I think, and maybe it's a twin size bed. But we got one of those because we were going to take one child. And then the next thing people ask is, like, what do I have to buy? And we were open to a lot of different age ranges, and ultimately what we did is we got a pack of diapers in each size that we were open to taking, and just so that we could be prepared, because we were also an emergency placement family, so we could get a call at 2 o'clock in the morning, and if the child is coming with no diapers or anything else, we at least wanted to be able to put them in a clean diaper. We also bought, baby shampoo, baby body wash, things like that, and we bought a couple of outfits, like pajamas, 1 or 2 sizes of pajamas in each of the size ranges that we were open to, in general neutral colors. That way, if we needed to get them in clean clothes or anything like that, we were able to. Now, as it relates to that, if you talk to foster parents, you're going to get a wide variety of answers on this, but when we took our first placement, we did not change their clothes right away, because if you think about it, it's a comforting smell. So we wanted to leave them with the smells that they were comfortable with, and then slowly welcome them into our home and the way that our home smells. So just kind of keep that in mind. Children may come smelling like smoke or smelling of other things that you might not feel the most comfortable with, but remember that that's where they're coming from, and this is a whole new environment for them, and perhaps you can leave them in those clothes and then maybe even keep them for a couple of days that they can kind of sleep with and continue to smell as things go on. But a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, I have to buy so many things, and people say don't do it. The reason being is you don't know what age range you're going to get. Even if you have a set age range, you may end up taking outside of that, and don't waste a ton of money buying stuff outside of what you're going to need in that exact moment. I do also say buy some snacks that you think that the children that are coming to your home may be used to, like easy macaroni and cheese and pizza and snacky foods like that. That way you can give them something to eat also that's familiar, and then slowly introduce them into the way that your family eats, unless your family eats that way, in which case you've already got it in the house, and that's fantastic too. So the room you want set up, and just a little bit of things to get them situated if you are taking emergency placements, and then just some food to have prepared for them to eat right away. I also recommend joining a Facebook group in your area that you can always reach out and say, oh my goodness, we just took in a 3, 5, 6, 12, 15, 18-year-old child, and their sizes are this. Does anybody have anything that we might need? So, any other items or anything like that. I'm very lucky to live in a city where we have a very vibrant Facebook group that is extremely helpful in helping foster families get what they need when they need it. So that's absolutely fantastic too. I think that's really the big one. I see that question a lot in the Facebook group, is how do we have to prepare? And ultimately you don't have to buy, a ton of stuff. And just as you get to know the child, buy the things that they need, save your receipts. And yeah, so good luck. That is preparing the room and getting prepared. Until next time, thanks guys.